everyone? Adam the Woo here. I am 99.36942% positive that I am getting rid of the Christmas tree today. It's so hard to say goodbye to the Christmas tree. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's gonna be a fun full day. It's the Daily Woo. Still only drinking water. And when I say I'm only drinking water, I know there are technicalities involved in that. People were leaving comments the other day about, well, you ate pho, so you drank the broth, so technically you're not drinking water. And I guess that's true to a degree. And then someone else left a comment, well, you ate ice cream, you're technically drinking milk. But the same could be said for if I eat Chinese food and I use soy sauce, I'm drinking soy sauce. There's a lot of different variables. And there are different types of people in the world. There are the glass half full people and the glass half empty. And the glass half empty people will always look for something to nitpick. But I've only been drinking water. I've not had soda. I've not drank a cup of milk. I have not had tea or juice or anything like that. Granted, I've eaten fruit, and there is juice in fruit. And if you eat a stick of celery, if you put it through a juicer, it becomes a beverage. So yes, there are exceptions to this. Going up to Burbank today, going to Walts Barn, which used to be on his property in the greater Los Angeles area, and it still is in that area, but they've moved it from his homestead over to Griffith Park. And it's only open one day normally. I think during the summer hours it's open 2 days a month. But this is the last day I will be able to visit Walts Barn before I depart California. And I don't think I've ever vlogged this. This has never been the topic of a vlog. So that's where we're going. So there's the barn when it was on his property. I believe the property was located in Homely Hills, which is kind of over near Bel Air. But that was it. And now it has moved here. Walt Disney used this telephone to communicate between the barn and the main house. This old school telephone. Just think, Walt Disney spoke right into that and listened through this little earpiece right here. And Walt's Barn here in Griffith Park was based on his memory of the barn he spent a lot of his childhood years hanging out in Marceline, Missouri. And there's Marceline, which was also one of the inspirations for the original Main Street USA. I've been there, and I've been to the recreation of Walt's Barn in Marceline, and now I'm in Walt's real barn in Griffith Park. The circle is complete. Check this out. Walt Disney himself built this little coat rack where he hung his overalls. This was an old broomstick that he cut off. He cut it off so it would fit in this hole. Walt built this himself. That's awesome. This workbench, like all the others in this barn, were hand-built by Walt Disney. He built this right there. Think about it. Walt Disney himself built this bench. And this is one of the original train cars from Disneyland right here. Just sitting here in Griffith Park, the 101. And look inside this, look at here.
just I don't think there's any small trains running.
So this might look familiar because this looks, to most people, looks familiar as very similar to the train station that's at Disneyland, where the Morse code is typed. And they have like a miniature version here. And look at this. Oh, that was in Ollie's front yard.
Yeah, he had track running all around his property there, walking out of Flint Ridge, and he donated his track and this little train depot to us out here at Carrollwood. And in the front, where a walkway and the driveway was, he cast the track into the concrete.
And that's part of the track.
So that's part of the track.
And he signed that right there. Wow. That's awesome. They even had the light on. It almost reminds me of Walt's apartment at Disneyland. It is incredibly hot out here today, and I'm from Florida, and I'm used to the heat. This is the hottest day in California in a long time. Get a couple of these. I think I might get all 3 of those postcards as well, and the waters. People have been leaving little notes on the dust on the side of my van. Someone wrote, "Love your vids, thanks." And then over here, someone wrote, "Thank you." And then someone simply wrote, "Adam," on the back window. I probably need to wash this thing at some point. Sometime soon. I got myself a little memento. I'm gonna stick it right up here so that I always remember Walts Barn. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show this in the meetup video yesterday. Somebody gave me the Star Wars figure. He's wearing Adam the Woo glasses!
Join me, shall you?
Wait, is that how he talks? I don't even know how this guy talks. And just down the road from Walts Barn is the Travel Town Museum. Do you think the majority of alcoholic beverages that are snuck into Griffith Park look like martini glasses? I don't know if there's a lot of people drinking martinis here. I could be wrong though. The Pacific Electric was one of the largest and most varied interurban railways in North America. The Rio Vista. And right there is one of the stations. I'm gonna go up inside the train right now. I'm going in here. Holy cow, look at this. Whoa. All the gears and knobs to make this work. Holy cow, this is awesome. I didn't know you could come up inside here. Wow. Now, I don't know about you, but I find this stuff super interesting. Am I the only one? The San Francisco Municipal Railway, just as it had a subway long ago, it also had a railway. And this is one of the old railway cars. Imagine people sitting right here. And now it's just sitting here baking and cracking and crumbling underneath this very hot California sunny day. I know this one is not operational, but I have never ridden an active cable car. I want to go to San Francisco sometime in the future and ride and vlog from a cable car, just like in the movies. I want to chase it down and jump on it, even though I don't think that's allowed anymore. But it never hurts to ask. This was an old circus car, transporting animals to and fro from circus to circus. And I wonder what animal this was being used to transport. Any idea what was being transported in here? This is super cool. This old Carnation milk truck. Look at this relic. And even more thrilling than that is the fact that there is a huge fan right here because it is incredibly hot today. I'm gonna pull a Tommy boy. Luke, I am your father. It works. It feels much better in here because there is a huge roof over us. I love California weather. Don't get me wrong, California has the most majestic weather ever. Today, however, my philosophy on perfect California weather is out the window. It is stinking hot. Look inside these old rail cars at the seats. Look at the old wooden seats there. That's old school. So much history right here among these trains. And what was this used for? There's more trains out here than you can shake a proverbial stick at. And if you had a stick, I hope it's proverbial, because you could injure someone if it was a real stick. And the best thing about this place, it's free admission. So if you're ever in Los Angeles, stop off here, check it out. Now that's an interesting vehicle. Blinged out beyond belief. Do you ever look at stickers on the back of signs? Sometimes I'll just stare at them and wonder what they are. Like, what does Beast Get 'em mean? And here's a couple more. Roar, R-O-O, backwards R. Hello, Subway that used to be a Taco Bell. I'm gonna miss this place when I leave. And this little taco place next to it is always in full party mode. Always in full party mode. Foot-long meatball. Don't mind if I do. I gotta be honest, I'm starting to get really stressed out about leaving Southern California. And it's not the moving away, it's not the going that is stressing me out. It's just how much stuff I still need to do before I leave. In just about a week from right now, I will be departing California. And my mind feels like it's gonna explode. My head is spinning around so much because I have so much left I still need to do. To get ready to leave the homestead, things I need to get rid of, things I need to take to Goodwill, food that I need to take to the food pantry, canned goods and stuff like that, some stuff I need to throw away, as well as things I need to film and vlog and document, people I need to hang out with and see who have all these ideas and saying, I don't see enough of you, I want to see you before you leave. I'm trying to get all of that done and handled before I leave, and it's really starting to weigh on my shoulders and stress me out a lot. And I have to remind myself that I will be back many, many, many times over the next now until the end of my future, whatever that is. I will be able to come back out here. And it's very difficult. I will tell you this. I've mentioned this in the past. It's very difficult living down in Orange County near Disneyland in Anaheim and being able to get to Los Angeles to film all the stuff I've wanted to film that I only pretty much hit the tip of the iceberg on over the last year and a half of me being here. And the reason is it takes so long to commute from Anaheim up to Los Angeles, and then, heaven forbid, past Los Angeles would take you forever to get there. But by me not having a place, I will be able to go wherever. And here's what I'm thinking. When I come back in the future, instead of me staying in Orange County for 2 weeks or whatever, or a week, I will just stay down here maybe a day or two, go to Disneyland, go to Disney California Adventure, and that's it. Then I will go to Los Angeles, I will stay in Hollywood for a week or 2 weeks, and I can focus on all the stuff that I've wanted to do. Even though I did a lot of stuff, there's so much more I wanted to do up in Los Angeles and up in Hollywood, and I will be there, and I will probably get more accomplished by visiting here than I did the whole time I lived there. Think about that. So just wanted to give you a piece of my mind and tell you how much stress I have right now that is going to be alleviated when I leave. And outside right now, I can hear the fireworks from Disneyland. You can hear them going off outside. So I'll try to fly the drone up and get a shot of the grand finale of the Disneyland fireworks from the majestic drone off in the horizon from about 5 miles from the Disneyland resort. There they are! The grand finale fireworks from Disneyland. That's how close I lived to the Disneyland park. Only one more week, and then it's time to say goodbye. All right, everyone, vlog over.